Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Ludo, intensifies plans to expand the basic life support training. Federal government takes a biosafety cabinet delivery donated by U.S. government. Sydney attack kills 6 in mass stabbing at shopping center. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task. Ahead, details of the news. I am Priska Wonko. A group of Anambra youths has rated the administration of Governor Chukwuma Soludo high and asked him to seek re-election as they have received their full endorsements. The group made a stance known during the Easter Carnival with the tagged I Stand With Solution, which seeks to appreciate the tremendous work and tireless efforts of the present administration in touching lives. Correspondent Chibuzo Bidike completes the story.
I kicked off at Dr. Alex Ekweme Square and went through Aroma Junction, down to Regina, Unizik Junction, Wata, Ngozika Housing Estate, and terminated on Club Road, where they visited bars, restaurants, and parks to evangelize the great work of the administration. Speaking during the event, the Commissioner for Youth Development, Mr. Patrick Ayamba, praised the group for their thoughtfulness in endorsing and aligning with the policies and programs of the Soludo-led administration. He enumerated the numerous successes recorded by the state government for the youths and called on Anambra to key into the solution agenda and not to be deceived by money-bagged politicians during the election.
APGA is the only party that exists in the southeast in Anambra here. And today, I'm happy to be part of this exercise, okay? Showing solidarity, for our dear government, solution government, standing with Mr. Governor for what he has done so far. 2 years in the office, what we have experienced in Anambra State, and what the solution government has for the youth. In fact, I will tell you that Anambra youth are safe with this solution team because we have a whole lot. We have a whole lot to give the Anambra.
Contributing, the Transition Committee Chairman of Anaucha Council Area, Mr. Gerard Ozo, affirmed that his council area stands with the solution government due to his people-oriented projects, which have placed the state above other states. Mr. Ozo revealed that the carnival was essential in preaching the solution good news, reminding the people the advantages of peace and tranquility the state is enjoying. He appreciated the convener for organizing the event to reach out to Anambra at the strategic places all over the state.
I commend Dr. for taking up this project. But it's something because once you get the youth, you have gotten the masses. This thing will get the youth out of the streets. The streets will be out of the streets positively for the government and for themselves. We thank the youth leader, we thank Mr. Governor for involving the youth in governance. That's why we are here.
The convener of the event and the state youth leader of All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, Dr. Tuochukwu Obiade, said the essence of the event is to celebrate Governor Soludo's successful 2 years in office and to encourage him to do more. Dr. Obiade revealed that the youths decided to evangelize the good works of Governor Soludo to all strategic areas of the state, which he noted will go a long way in educating the state citizenry about government's policies and programs. Some of the youths, Mr. Morgan Obiadema from Okpuno, who said he's not an APGA member, and Mr. Chibuzo Mweze from Oka pointed out that they are observers who understands the beauty of the state, especially at night, describing Soludo's administration as one of the best things that happened to the state, saying that youths are prioritized by the incumbent administration. In Oka, Chibuzo Bidike, ABS News.
Bearing in mind that for one to survive without water is impossible, members of the Old Boys Association of Comprehensive Science and Technical School, Norfolk, some months ago sunk the borehole and provided an overhead tank as well as solar light to power it. This was after the school had existed without water since its inception. Correspondent Ngozi Obilibri was at the school to monitor how useful the water is for the students and now reports.
inception, students of Comprehensive Science and Technical School Norfia only have access to potable water by going outside the school premises to fetch water, thereby being exposed to the risk of being knocked down by vehicles. Seeing the dangers in such arrangement and having experienced it themselves, members of Old Boys Association of the school in diaspora decided to put an end to such dangerous venture by starting and completing drilling of borehole for the school. Worthy of note is the fact that the school is a boarding school, and it is a well-known fact that such facility cannot be well maintained without water. Speaking on the development, the principal of the school, Venerable Clement Mbwemena, appreciated the Old Boys for touching the very heartbeat of the students, which is potable water. Venerable Mbwemena also thanked them for the solar energy they installed to power the borehole and the renovation of the school kitchen, which he said needs total overhaul, appealing to them to look into fencing of the school as a boarding school. He lamented that because the school premises was not fenced, land grabbers have been encroaching into the school land, and if not checked, they may face the risk of being ejected from their land.
There has been a problem in this school so many years back, and I came in January last year. So these old boys knew what they suffered when they were in school, and that was why they took it as their priority project, and we're eternally grateful to them for doing it. So it has helped us tremendously. You won't see students again going out of the compound in search of water. And the unique thing about this project is that it is solar powered. So without electricity from EEDC or water, or even our generating sets, there is always water.
On his part, one of the coordinators of the association in the United States of America, Engineer Okudili Obalo, while appreciating the Old Boys for coming together to uplift standard of education of the alma mater, noted that a lot of work still needs to be attended to.
So we're able to identify water as one of the main issues. That water has been an issue since inception of the school. Team here deliberated over it and decided to embark on it. And it was a great success, and we want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of them. It's not an easy sacrifice. All of us here have a lot of engagement, but we were committed to it. We were able to deliver it in a short amount of time.
Another member of the association, Mr. Imanwana, appreciated the timely completion of the project, thanking members of the association for their unity of purpose.
From our observations, the hostel is supposed to be fenced for proper security. One, and even the wall of the comprehensive supposed to be wall as well. If there's money, but if there's no money, we start for money. It's very, very important. And more also, in technical office, they need the technical machines for them to go up, even metal office as well.
The senior prefect of the school, Master Chimeremeze Mbekwe, appreciated the Old Boys for their benevolence, noting that they no longer have to cross the road severally in a bid to fetch water. From Comprehensive Science and Technical School, Norfia, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Nonye Saludo, has announced that her non-governmental movement, Healthy Living with Nonye Saludo initiative, will intensify programs and basic life support training to equip people with life-saving skills to tackle household emergencies. The governor's wife announcement is coming on the heels of what she described as the avoidable death of Nollywood star John Paul Odonwodo, popularly known as Junior Pope, who was involved in a boat mishap while on a movie trip. According to Mr. Saludo, spreading out training for the program will get more people to have practical knowledge of basic life-saving protocols, including what to do when someone is involved in common accident like drowning, electrocution, concussion, fainting, choking, etc. She said that even though her NGO, in collaboration with the Red Cross Society, have been giving training to pupils and students in schools where her healthy living clubs are currently operating, as well as forward counselors and youths in different communities, she is currently mopping up plans to expand the training scope to reach more people across all the communities in Anambra State. Mrs. Saludo also noted that with basic life supports being a major pillar among the 6 healthy program components, it is important to ensure that everyone gets the elementary knowledge of how to respond during certain emergencies. The governor's wife regretted that many lives have been lost in so many avoidable circumstances, where common life-saving skills like cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, or relief of foreign bodies obstructing the airways were required. Youths of Amanasato Union in Ujoto, Idemili South local government area, on Tuesday took to the streets in protest against what they called a selection of some positions during the just concluded town union election held in the community. The peaceful protest kicked off from the Idemili South local government secretariat to Ujoto and terminated in front of St. Paul's Anglican Church, Ujoto. Chibuzo Bidike completes the story.
Why they protested, the leader of the youths, Comrade Samuel Mbanefo, said that those that conducted the town union election for their community selected individuals for the post of vice president and secretary general of the town union instead of allowing for the positions to be contested like other positions. Comrade Mbanefo said that all they wanted was for them to repeat election for both positions so that everyone that bought the forms should be given a level playing ground and whoever wins will have their support.
Can't deprive Ujoto indigene not to contest for election. We are calling on the stakeholders, the traditional rulers and the state government to intervene on the election because the youth of Ujoto did not accept it.
In their various reactions, Comrades Nonso Anazodo, Ndubisi Ekwaagwe, and Madabrochukwu Nnoroka wondered why some persons would be given preferential treatment against others and said that youths of the community did not accept those who they alleged were selected as the vice president and secretary of the town union, calling for cancellation of the two positions and another election be fixed to enable all involved to contest.
If I thought that now I get America the election, normally, only win or Megan or Gaba, no one I support each.
On why the two persons that were supposed to run for the two positions were not allowed, the youth said that they were disqualified by the national president of Anambra State Association of Town Unions, Mr. Titus Abudo, for no just cause. When contacted, Barrister Abudo explained that on the day of the election, one person stepped down from the post of the president, another stepped down for the post of vice president, and another person stepped down from running for the post of the secretary, which was well accepted by all around on that day. Barrister Abudo said that they were surprised that the two people that stepped down from the position of vice president and secretary came back soon after to say that they are switching positions, as the person that stepped down from vice president said he was vying for secretary, while the person that stepped down from secretary position said he was going for vice president. He said that is not allowed since they bought forms for the positions they stepped down from and cannot switch to positions they are not recorded in their forms, saying that it was on that basis that they were disqualified, giving way for the people they stepped down for to take the positions unopposed. From Ujoto, in Idemili South Council area, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
In the bid to address the increasing need for additional resources caused by the persistent volume of laboratory work occasioned by disease outbreaks, the United States government, through its Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, has donated personal protective equipment, PPE, and other biosafety cabinets to the federal government of Nigeria to drive effective health care for the citizenry. Handing over the emergency support response equipment on behalf of the U.S. government in Abuja, the Charge of Affairs, Green, said it has been a long-lasting partnership that is aimed at ensuring quality outputs in Nigeria's laboratories for optimal service delivery. Princess Ekwi Ajide tells us more.
Charge Affairs, who was represented by Dr. Farah Hussein at the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC's National Reference Laboratory venue of the handover ceremony, lamented the current outbreaks ravaging parts of the country, including Lassa fever and meningitis. According to her, the enormous contribution of healthcare workers to guaranteeing public safety is crucial, both at national, sub-national, and community levels, adding that effective and functional laboratory scientists would enhance quick detection, confirmation, and treatment.
This donation will directly help save lives. The United States is committed to working hand in hand with Nigeria to build response capacity and protect the health of our people. Together with laboratories as the cornerstone of our collaborative work, we can quickly and effectively prevent and respond to outbreaks.
The Director General of the NCDC, Dr. Jide Idris, on his part, commended the donors for their continuous collaboration, which has contributed to promoting health security in the country, adding that the latest equipment would boost detection capabilities in various laboratories.
I must assure you, there are many dedicated staff here, and this kind of gesture is something else again that will also boost their morale in performing their jobs.
It is expected that this donation will bring about quicker response to outbreaks, which require a collaborative approach and partnerships to reduce the impact of diseases and promote effective health care in the country. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
6 people have been killed in a mass stabbing at a busy shopping center in Sydney. Australian police said that several others have been wounded and are being treated in hospital. The attacker, who police said acted alone, was shot dead at the scene by a lone officer. Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese called the officer a hero, saying no doubt that she saved lives through her action. The attack triggered panic, sending shoppers streaming from the Wellsfield Bundy Junction shopping center. 2 men told newsmen that a baby and mother were among those stabbed. The motive of the attack is unclear, but people are investigating. The police are also investigating and are not ruling anything out, including that the attack is terror-related. Mass casualty incidents are rare in Australia. Meanwhile, New South Wales Police Commissioner Karen Webb said early today that indications against the Sydney Mall stabbing attack is not terror-related, but cautioned that investigation remains, however, ongoing. The Nigeria Football Federation has appointed Manu Garba as the head coach of the Under-17 team Golden Eagles. A message posted on the NFF website said that the former Nigerian international will now immediately resume the role and take charge of the team's preparations for next month's WAFU Under-17 Championship taking place in Ghana. Galbra led the Golden Eagles to win the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Nigeria in the United Arab Emirates in 2013, Nigeria's 4th triumph at that stage. In that squad were Super Eagles star Kelechi Iheanacho and Taiwo Awoniyi. The team finished as runners-up at the African Under-17 Championship in Morocco after a penalty shootout defeat by Cote d'Ivoire before conquering the world for Nigeria's 4th title. Activities heralding the final journey of the late Chukwuemeka Ezefe commenced in Abuja with a service of songs at the National Christian Center. It was an evening of songs, teachings about life and afterlife, as well as a collect for the deceased. Speakers at the event, including the Emeritus Archbishop of Abuja Catholic Diocese, Archbishop John Cardinal Onai Yekan, Major Emmanuel Ibanosi of the Salvation Army, Chairman of the National Burial Committee, Chief Okwestileze Nwodo, among others, give messages of hope to the Ezefe dynasty, Nvibo, and Nigerians in general. Ezefe's daughter, Dr. Ogelue Ezefe Ugoji, gave a brief talk about her father, which she described as a pillar. Some of the guests who spoke at events, including Jude Nnam, Honorable Peter Adekwe, Chief Edozie Ezowa, Chief Ifedi Okewa, and a host of others, were full of encomiums for the deceased who would said live for others and wondered who would take after him as the voice of Ndibo. Other activities are the life and times of Okwadike and nights of tribute will follow after the burial in Ibuku on Saturday, the 20th of April 2024. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS in any part of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/ABS Television or follow on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Follow on X at ABS Radio TV. To end the news this morning, a recap of the main points. Anambra youths have endorsed Governor Soludo for a second-term re-election. Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Soludo, has intensified plans to expand the basic life support training. Federal government has taken biosafety cabinet delivery donated by U.S. government. Sydney attack has killed 6 in mass stabbing at shopping center. And here is the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. My name is Priska Mwankwo. Many thanks for watching. Good morning.